gonna get you ate up, okay? I mean that in the most sincere way. Hey brownies, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna be doing a haul today from the Sephora savings sale. I know y'all like, girl, where have you been? But y'all, I've recently relocated back to Chicago to be closer to my family and friends, and for them to be able to just take part in this journey with me. Being able to be back here closer to my family and friends, I'm just loving it. We bought a new house. Y'all see, new brownie studios, new setup, new girl who this. So let's get into this Sephora saving haul, because when I tell you I got some gems, I got some gems. Okay, y'all, so this Sephora saving haul was bomb. So I am a part of Sephora Rogue, so I had 20% off. So I did get a lot of makeup and I got a couple fragrances. I didn't really pick up too much skincare stuff because for me, my routine has switched more into K-beauty, like Korean skincare, that glass skin. So I haven't really been getting too many of my skincare products from Sephora, but I want to show y'all some of the good foundations that I've gotten. So first up, I'm going to show y'all this Dior Backstage concealer and foundation. When I tell y'all, I have been using this every day since I gotten it. It is so bomb. The color match is so on point, and it's it's like a medium to full coverage foundation, but it goes on like a skin tint. So it's not heavy on the skin, but it gives coverage. And when I say it looks like a second layer of skin, I'm not even lying. This was one of my splurge purchases because this Dior is like about $45. But of course, with the 20% off, you know I was gonna get it. I love this. I love this. I have been using it every single day. The same thing with the concealer. I really love this concealer. It has great coverage. I let it dry down a bit when I use it. And when I tell you my under eye be set, is set, honey. Set. The only thing that I wish that I would have done was actually go down a shade and actually get it as a brightening concealer. This blends very well with my foundation, but it doesn't really give me like that brightening effect. But because, you know, I'm the finesse queen when it comes to makeup, I'm able to just use a brightening powder for it instead of having to go out and get a different concealer and everything. But this works amazing. So I'm definitely giving the Dior Backstage concealer and foundation 9.7. Y'all know I'm on my Keith Lee rating scale, so I give it a 9.7. The only thing that doesn't have it at a 10 is the fact that I really truly feel like it could have went just a little bit more extensive in the shade range. Okay, y'all, so next up I got the Say Beauty foundation and also the Say Beauty glow, I want to say it's called Glow Drops. It's Glow Super Gel. I love these two together. When I tell you, this super gel is supposed to go on like almost like a primer, so it gives you that luminosity under your foundation, but you also can take it on top as a highlighter. I love the ability to be able to do both because I love to look glowy. I'm not a matte foundation type of girly. I am a glowy, dewy type of girl. So I really love this. And then this Say Beauty, I cannot say enough about this Say Beauty foundation because it is a true everyday foundation. The shade match is on point. I love how it's not thick, but it's not thin either. So it gives you the right amount of coverage, especially with us going into like these winter months and different things like that. I felt like this was a good foundation to go into those winter months. I could tell that it's going to be very doable. I had it on at the... where did I go? I went out to like a brunch with family and I was out all freaking day. all day I was out. But this held up. Tried and true, it held up. So I definitely think that this would be a good investment. So for the Save Beauty Super Gel and foundation, I'm definitely going to give these a 9.5. So next on the list is going to be this Beauty Blender Skin Tint. So the young lady at Sephora put me onto this. So this skin tint is $20. But when I say full coverage, I mean full coverage, okay? It's giving every bit of a double layer of skin. And honestly, I could not even believe it because it's $20. And so many people are asleep on Beauty Blender's products that I'm like, you sure this work well? But I tried this out one night. We went on date night, and baby, she was giving everything that needed to be give. She was giving very much full glam, giving very much I could hold up all night. It was not cracking. It was not breaking. It was not doing anything. So I definitely think that this is a foundation that you can use if you're not trying to spend a lot of money on, say, the Dior or the Save Beauty, because those are ranging from the high 30s to the 40s. And if you can get you a good foundation for $20, I'm gonna get it every single time, okay? Every single time I'm gonna get it, okay? Period. So next up, y'all, I'm gonna be doing the House Lab Concealer. OMG, y'all know when I did my last video and I was like beauty brands that I couldn't wait to come out, I did it on TikTok, like a series of like some products that were going to be dropping or have already dropped that I couldn't wait to try. This was on my list. First of all, y'all already know how I feel about the foundation. When Lady Gaga dropped this, she literally shook the internet. She had the makeup girls in a chokehold. She had us gagged with the shade range, the formula, everything. And it has skincare with makeup, and anything that's gonna take care of my skin while I wear makeup, I'm already sold on it. So I love this House Labs foundation. So to add a concealer to it, it was like the perfect match. They go so well together. You can tell that Lady Gaga is really working with a great team that is formulating these products to do well together. You know, sometimes you'll get a foundation and get the concealer from that brand as well, and you're like, what was y'all doing? These products work so well together. The only drawback that I had with this was when you look on Sephora's site or when you're matched in a store, your shade match for your concealer is almost like a double for your foundation. And if I'm trying to conceal, I don't need another foundation. I need a concealer. So the shade range is extensive, but I don't think they did a good job with me finding something that wasn't going to be too light. So I'm in the shade 41 medium deep neutral, and I think that the next shade down that would have kind of been okay with me, it was just way too bright. So I wish there would have been a median in between what I could get for my foundation color and what would have been really good for me for a brightener. But other than that, the concealer is bomb. Dries down well, doesn't crease. It offers a great amount of coverage. So again, when it comes to the concealer, I'm definitely gonna give it a 9.5. I'm gonna tell y'all now, with my reviews and with this Sephora sale, I did not go into this sale with TikTok recommendations. I went in knowing kind of exactly what I wanted, and also what I knew was going to be beneficial to you guys as my audience. Because I know sometimes we get so caught up in looking at TikTok and looking at Instagram and seeing all of what the other girls are telling us instead of actually choosing products that are going to be bomb overall. So that's one of the things that I truly tried to go after. Now, I'm not going to lie. My next pickup was something that was truly a TikTok recommendation. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It was a TikTok recommendation, but I'm gonna tell y'all this now. It was not a miss. These Charlotte Tilbury pressed powders, baby, these were not a miss, honey. These were not a miss. And one thing about me, I'm getting a sample size of everything before I pay $40, $50 for one compact, I can get 2 for the same price, because I think these was about $23 retail, and then with my 20% off, they came down a little bit, so I got 2 for 1. When I tell you I've been using these pressed powders to set under my eye and set my foundation, I see why the TikTok girls are going crazy over these, because they are bomb. I'm not gonna lie. When I get done with these, I'm going to buy more and keep these in my purse, and then I'm going to buy the bigger ones to keep at my vanity, because these are too good. When I tell you they set well, they absorb oils very well, they set perfectly. When I say they set perfectly, they set perfectly. I don't know what wizardry that Charlotte got them doing in that lab, but these right here, baby, these the ones. These are the ones. These are 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, they 10 out of 10. Now, y'all know I cannot do no whole review without having a miss within my within my review. Within this sale, I promise you 95% of what I bought was bomb, but the 5%, this Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, I mean, it's setting spray. That's the only thing I can say. I did not have to pay $23 for this, and I don't know why the other girls are paying $40 for the big bottle. It's setting spray. I promise you my Morphe setting spray does the same thing this does. And I also bought the setting spray from Patrick Starr's brand, One Size. Now that's a tried and true. Now everything that one said that it was gonna do, as far as like matte, waterproof, all of that, it did what it said it was gonna do. But this, I just feel like it's okay. I mean, I'm gonna keep it just in case, you know, I may run out of something one day and I need a setting spray. But could I have went without it? I could have. I hate that I have to say that, but I could have went without it. For real, y'all. I could have went without it. I'm gonna tell y'all something that really had me in a chokehold that I could not believe. And y'all not even gonna believe that this is true when I tell y'all. These Sephora Concealers was my best purchase of everything. When I tell you, you can use these like a foundation and a concealer. I showed David, I did my full face with just these. When I say I used it as a foundation, I used it as a concealer, I used it for under eye, and I used this light one. Once I put on my brown lip liner, I put this in the center and gave me a nude lip. He was in shock. Like, how did you do that with these little 2 tubes? These were $7.50. Sephora had these priced at $7.50, and then I got 30% off of the $7.50. These were a steal. These were a steal. These were my best purchases, I'm not gonna lie. I've been using the concealer. I have been using this as much as I've been using the concealer. The formula is perfect. It was just perfect. It was the perfect buy. I felt like even if they weren't as good as I wanted them to be, I was like, they $7.50. But they definitely, they won me over. I'm not gonna even lie to you. They won me over. They won me over. My other pickup was this Nars. It was this, I haven't used it yet except for like demonstrations and reviews, but this was one of my best pickups too. This Nars Concealer Exhibit A. One thing about it, orange blush on dark skin is going to eat them up every time. It's going to eat every single time. It's going to eat. And look at this, especially with us going into the winter months. So what I've been doing, let me tell y'all my little trick I've been doing. So this Exhibit A is like a orangey type of red, right? I've been using the Nessa Myricks cream blush in the shade Golden Hour because that's my favorite blush. And then I top this with the Golden Hour. Eat down, baby. Eat down. That combo eats down. So this was another great purchase for me for the sale. This was another one. So the other things that I got was just like some Sephora Lippies. So I'm actually kind of shocked. So this is in the shade 0.2 and 32. Now, let me tell you about this. This was another TikTok recommendation because Jada, she used this for a new lip one day and basically sold Sephora out everywhere. So when I caught them at the Sephora sale, I went ahead and grabbed them. But I see why she uses them because it's a great new lip. And then I also got this pink one because I'm not like a super colored lip type of girl, even though I want to be. I kind of am scared, and every time I see a dark-skinned girl eat down with a red lip or ombre purple lip or something like that. Matter of fact, I don't know if y'all know what creator I'm talking about, but her name is Carla Toby. I have been following Carla doing makeup for years, but she posted this picture and she had this dark red lip, and baby, it looks so good on her. And she's a dark-skinned woman too, and she eats down every look, every makeup look, every wig look. Carla is eating up the girls. She looks good and she wears her confidence so boldly, and that's the thing I love about her. It ain't about her makeup looks, it ain't about her fashions or nothing. How she wears her confidence and how it exudes off of her, and the confidence that she places on other people, baby. She always gonna be a winner in my book, okay? Period. Okay, so off of makeup, let's get into the fragrances that I bought. So again, y'all know me. Like I said, I am going to buy a sample size of everything until I know that I like it and it smells good. So I got Jazz Club by Replica. Now let me tell y'all something. I've been wearing Jazz Club for about 2 years now. The only reason I bought the sample size is because the big size was sold out. So I was like, well, I have to get something because the one that's in my purse now, baby, is hanging on by the last droplets in the glass. So I went ahead and got this. This is like a more masculine scent. It's like more smoky, woody, because if with Replica, how they described it was, it's like being in a jazz club. It has a very masculine notes to it. So it's very smoky. But when I tell you, it smells so good on me and other women that I know, Jazz Club is a win. Okay, so y'all, my second pickup was this Callan. Don't need a prince by my side to be a princess. So I always hear people talk about these brands, and I'm like, man, I want to be able to smell like that. If y'all say it's so good, I want to smell it. And then when I smelled it, I was like, okay, I see why y'all hooked. And then the other one, what got me was the white one. I don't know the name of it, but they said that that's Rihanna's favorite scent. Either this one or the white one is Rihanna's favorite scent. And you know, everybody that's ever met Rihanna has said she smells so good in person. So I'm like, shoot, I want to smell like her too. So, okay. So I've been wearing both of them. And I'm probably going to get the bigger bottles of both when I'm done. So, yeah. I'm going to get the bigger bottles when I'm done. That's a fact. But let me show y'all my grand finale of purchases during this Sephora saving haul. This big boy right here, y'all know I love this Kayali pistachio gelato so much. I got the big boy. I got that 3.7 ounce. 3.7 ounce because this smells so good. It has notes of hazelnut, sweet rum, whipped cream, marshmallow, and cotton candy. And that's exactly what you smell like, a snack. This gonna get you ate up, okay? I mean that in the most sincere way. It's gonna get you folded like a folding chair, okay? This right here, she the one. She is the one. Kayali, she the one. I was going to, they had all the size bottles, and I was like, you know what? I have been debating for months and months and months if I was going to get it or not. But I was like, you know what? I'm getting it. So I might as well commit. So David was like, you need to come. If you're going to commit to it, get the big bottle so you won't be spraying it all up. And then you got to go buy another one. I said, you know what? You right. So let me get the big one. So I love it. 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10 on the fragrances. I had mostly hits with the makeup. I only had a few that I wished I could have tweaked a little bit, but for the most part I got the most out of the Sephora saving event, and I cannot wait until they do another one or until I need another makeup fix. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. So let me know in the comments if y'all went out and bought any of them. Let me know if you got any of them prior to this video and what you really think about them. Y'all already know I love to hear y'all thoughts. Hit me in the comments, and I will see y'all later this week. Love you guys. Bye bye, brownies.